Cool. You ready, baby? Alright, guys. It's your girl, Kia.
Lord.
This is my beautiful fiance, Alexis. Lex, whatever you guys want to call her. Yeah, so why don't you tell them what we're doing today, babe?
Apparently, she wants to ask, or Nikki had put out a video to see if any questions that people may have. And she really wants to do it, especially because I don't do any challenges or anything like that. I actually don't like being filmed.
Can you speak up for me, baby, please?
Oh, speak up. I don't like being filmed, and Nikki is forcing me to answer these questions.
Whoa! Whoa, babe, you've asked me twice. Like, you've reminded me multiple times.
Because
about
you know why?
video. And then she said we could do it today out on the patio.
Right.
So she suggested that we do it today. So I said sure. I didn't force you.
I wasn't
to
talking
do
about I'm talking about in general. No, you didn't force me to do it, but I did want to remind you because if we wait later, I'm not gonna do it. That's how it is. So we'll answer some questions.
Yeah. One girl, I'll figure out the name in a second, asked like 30 questions, which is okay because for the people that didn't ask any questions, she asked them for you. I guess it's kind of biased if you don't really want to know the answer, but you guys should ask something. Here it is. So this is the video. If you guys, wait, there we go. If you guys didn't see it, sorry, Charlie. The first question, Lex, how do you feel, or how do you deal with Kia traveling 24/7, and how does it affect your relationship? Our relationship.
I don't know about dealing, it's just a part of our lives. We're both two individuals and we're young and trying to focus on our dreams and careers, so it doesn't bother me. I would never want to stop her from pursuing her dreams, and same for me. And does it affect our relationship? No, because I know we have a lot of trust in each other, and I think we stay busy enough, so it's not like we're in the house doing like twiddling our thumbs. Like I'm at work, or if I'm gone, she's doing 5 million things. So yeah.
I miss her a lot though, when we're away from each other, and I try to talk to her as often as possible. And there's a wasp like right there, but okay. Alright, next question. I guess I'll just start with Lex, or we can go back and forth. So the girl that asked a lot of questions, Midnight Black, Lex. How did Lex, she disliked coming out, how did Lex tell her family she likes women?
The first time I had mentioned it to my mom, it was in the car and I had told her I had to tell her something, and she thought I was pregnant. And I was like, no, I just think I may be interested in a female, blah, 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 or like girls. She was like, oh, okay, that's nothing. And she was like, you know, can you picture yourself kissing them or like seeing their nipples and all these other things? And I was like, no, not at all, but I was lying because I really could. So that was like kind of one step. And then the second part was when I was actually dating someone, I took a picture. This is back in the day we had flip phones, right? So the flip phone picture came out beautiful. We were in Disney World. I took this great picture, but then I forgot I had me and my current girlfriend at that time. I was like my background picture. So
the wallpaper.
Yeah, the wallpaper. So it popped up after a few seconds, and my mom had the phone and she saw it, and so she wasn't pissed the fact that I liked girls. She was pissed that we were still like sleeping over each other's house, because if it was a boy, like she wanted to treat it the same way as if I was dating or had a boyfriend. So she didn't like the fact. Sorry.
It's the wasp. It's gone.
You know, I'm fine with bees and stuff. I think it's the same wasp who came.
So do you want to go outside?
You should see.
You want to come back out and see, or you want? Okay, so we gonna try it again. Alright,
answer that question.
It was the fact that she didn't tell her mom that she was dating the girl, because if it was a guy, they would have had the same boundaries or standards and stuff like that as far as sleeping over each other's houses and stuff like that. Okay, Kia, when did you know you wanted to compete in the Olympics, and why bobsled? Technically, I wanted to compete with track and field first, but after NCAA Nationals 2016, somebody hit up my coach and was like, Nakia should try out for this team, and I was like, bobsled, never thought about it, it's hot as fuck where I live at, so this never crossed my mind. So I went, did really good, and so then it became realistic for me to do bobsled. So technically I'm trying to do winter and summer Olympics. Lex, what kind of museum does Lex work for?
I work for an African American museum. It's called the Harvey B. Gantt Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. It focuses on the visual arts for African Americans.
Okay, Kia, you show discipline and so much clarity in everything you do. Where do you think that came from? And can I teach you? I can teach you by example. I can't force you to do anything. I can't coach you to do it. Like, all I can do is, like, if you admire something about somebody, you should just try to follow that person's lead. What was that?
Helicopter.
Yeah, follow the person's lead. I don't know where it came from. Probably my work ethic increased over the years of people just kind of undermining who I was and not really giving me the same opportunities they gave other people. So I guess I naturally developed this working hard work ethic, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, Lex, how did she learn so much about blood diamonds?
The movie Blood Diamond I watched when I was in high school, and it hit me, like, it really, really hit me. And so from there I did like tons of research on blood diamonds and all these things. And I had told myself, you know, if I ever got married, that either one, I wasn't gonna get a diamond, or if I did get a diamond, that it was gonna be not only ethically clean, but like a holistically, because there's people who'll say a diamond's clean and, you know, we have the certification, the Kimberly process certification, but when you look at it, it's way more than that. So I learned it then in high school, and then my senior project in college, or my senior capstone, I don't know what it was called. I forgot what it's called. One of my senior projects, I decided to write it on blood diamonds again, and yeah, that's educated myself. But it was from the movie originally.
Blood Diamonds, so go watch the movie if you have not, to get at least the basics knowledge of what she had. I'm gonna skip to some other people's questions first. Is the move to Canada permanent? No, I'm actually leaving tomorrow, Sunday. I was only here for 2 weeks, but technically I moved because I packed a lot of bags and I was here for 2 weeks. So sorry for the clickbait, guys. When are you going to get married? We've kind of decided 2019, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and answer the other question that I know is up here, is where is it gonna be at? We said that we wanted to do a destination wedding. We haven't really figured out when. But the other day when me and her were food hopping at different bars, I really didn't vlog a lot because we were in a lot of conversations about what we're doing in the future with the wedding and all of that. So I kind of want it to be in Hawaii, but we'll see about the location and all of that.
And timing depends on Nakia. She's trying to do Winter and Summer Olympics, and it's a lot of timing, and we're traveling and we love to travel, so we're kind of using money for that right now too. So it's about saving up and being smart about it, not going broke over this, you know, no reason to go broke over a wedding at all.
Right. So there's the destination. So they basically asked us, how did we know that we were the one for each other? Me personally, I did not believe in love at first sight until I met this chick, because I hadn't even talked to her before. I felt something, and I tried to avoid her, and for some reason life just kept happening, and she kept coming back in my, well, not coming back, but just popping up in my life in different aspects. So eventually, I mean, you're around each other, everything is just so easy. This is literally my best friend that I don't want to do anything without. I always talk to, I always want to talk to, I always want to see, I always make her feel, you know, really good about herself, really sexy and all that. Plus our sex is amazing.
Loud as fuck while somebody's walking.
So, Lex, you can answer the same question.
Jesus Christ.
No fucks given.
Like 0. Oh man, it's more of like when we met.
Oh man.
Yeah, when we met, I had a previous relationship I was kind of getting over, so kind of going through that process and kind of the breakup, you learn about yourself, and I don't know, I had to learn and discover and love myself in a different way as I grew older, getting into myself a little bit more. I never really truly changed who I was in the core, but again, just getting more confidence and loving who I am, and it made me open up, my heart opened up more, and with Nakia, it was just fun and just easy, and she is truly my best friend, and we're always laughing, and you know, no jealousy, no anger, no nothing, and that's how I wanted a relationship to be. And so it was.
Y'all look at my woman, y'all say she's fine, I know. That's why she mine.
So it's just fun, and like she makes me laugh, and I just, you know, still get butterflies when I see her. So it's like, you know, physical attraction, mental attraction, emotional, and kind of, you know, that's how it happened for me. It was time because of what I was going through with myself and with previous situations or relationships.
I mean, y'all know that I act and all of that, and she doesn't get jealous with that, which is a big plus. Not plus like the reason why I'm dating her, but like I kiss women, you know, with the scenes and stuff like that. But yo lips, her lips, best lips to have. So
Keep this PG.
both places. Okay. Do you ladies think of having kids? If so, how many? We're about like 3, right? She's gonna carry one, I'm gonna carry one, and we're gonna adopt.
So ideally like 2, 1 each biologically and 1 adopting. That's like, you know, if we had to throw out a number out there, yeah, you know, things could change, but definitely that's what we want.
Will you be one day make a web series of your own? Yes, I've made 2. I've been in 3. Feel free to check out the playlist on my channel because I have featured movies and projects. How did you guys meet? We've already done a video about that. Speaking of how we met and fall in love with each other and all of that, we've done a video for that as well, so you can go ahead and click the link here, or just in the bio. I never did that before, so I'm gonna try to put a link here or wherever it pops up at. But it will be in the bio, so go check out how we met, story time. So then, back to her, Midnight Black with all the questions. Appreciate you. Can you teach me editing? I thought I would slide that in. I cannot. You can do what I do, which is binge watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I use Final Cut Pro, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, all of that, and I've really become really good at it. But any questions that you have, somebody on Google, on YouTube, has answered it, has done a tutorial about it, so you can teach yourself all the things that I know because I did the same. So, have either of you been with a guy?
Yes.
Yes. Next question. Where do you see yourselves in 10 years? I think Lex is going to be the CEO of the museum she's working at. I'm just kidding. She says she doesn't want to do that. But she could be. She could be. I could see her in that position. Yeah.
10 years.
Where do you see yourself?
I don't know. That's a hard question, actually.
Today, what is it? 2018 is next year. I see myself being a 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3 time Olympian. Within the next 7 years, I want to have kids. So that's at least 1 child. So, and we're getting married, so you can't get out of this now. Oh, married within the next 10 years, unless she leaves me at the altar. Meet me at the altar.
The reason I was looking at her like that because I really did. She wants to have a child before she's 30, and I'm like, I used to want to have a child before I was 30, but like 30 is like around the corner for me. So I'm just like, it's so coming up so fast.
Lex is turning 26 this year, and I'm turning 24. So we have 6 years to have a baby.
That's true.
I don't mind carrying the child first. I just want to pop out the baby from my coochie before I'm 30.
Next.
So she technically has 8 years to have her kid, so she'd be 32. Alright, my question. How'd you know Lex was the one? I already answered it. Have you thought about being a personal trainer? I've thought about it, but I have not proceeded with the process because I'm not really into the whole science thing. I'm a person that just likes to be told what to do, and then I go do it, and then I perform it. I don't want to have other people's responsibilities and lives and stuff to deal with because I obviously have too much to do on my own. Ask me when I'm 30. Baby? Who's having them babies? We're both carrying 1, at least 1. You can read the rest of the questions, babe. Alright, I'm here.
How do you keep things going as a long, I guess it meant as a long distance relationship with Lex while in Canada?
Well, seeing that I've only been here for 3 weeks, but we gotta get used to long distance because if I do this bobsled thing, I'm gonna be gone for like half the year. But we talk all the time, make sure that we video each other. Yeah, send pictures, talk, laugh, same old. Video chatting has made everything a lot easier. We haven't really had to deal with being away from each other for so long, or too long yet, but
For months.
yeah, for months at a time. So right now we're good. We're Gucci.
Saving up, that's what I said previously, we save up for traveling, so I'm able to come here because we use our money instead of doing other things like maybe buying clothes or
Jordans or
and then
stuff
there's
like
nothing
that.
wrong with that. It's just we prefer to do it with traveling.
Some people are, they're materialistic people, and we aren't like materialistic based. I want to do whatever I can to make her happy, and then it makes me happy for her to be here and with me all the time. So when I bought my stuff for Canada trip, I tried to make every way possible for her to also be here. So that's kind of what we have plans on doing. If I'm gone for 6 months, I don't plan on not seeing her for 6 months. Like it may be a week. Say what? Our Airbnb host just asked us if we wanted
bacon, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't plan on not seeing her for 6 months. She's probably gonna fly out for a weekend or whatever she can, as far as not, leaving work for too much. But I'm gonna see her. Period. We're gonna make that a thing.
How are you adjusting to the time change?
It wasn't that hard. It took me like a day or so to get used to it. The time change wasn't as much of a hard adjustment as the light. It is like right now it's like 9 o'clock and it's bright. Like it doesn't get dark until like 10:30, like legit. So 8:30 back home in Charlotte, when it's like the sun is already like about to be gone, like it is bright like this. So it doesn't get like that until 2 hours after the fact. So the time doesn't make that much of a difference, but the actual light was the hardest thing for me to do it. What about you, babe? You've been here for a week. I know you.
The first day was a little hard, like off, and then that was it because I slept in. It was just 2 hours, When I did 6 hours overseas, that was a whole different story. How do you both deal with criticism from social media? I don't have criticism from social media because I don't really post. I'm just now trying to post a little bit more like, I don't know about private. I just don't post as much, so I don't have it.
Yeah, I'll post everything.
Yeah.
But I don't really too much get criticism either. If I did, I really don't care, because in the long term things, I'm happy with who I am, what I look like, who I'm with, my relationship. Like, I'm just happy-go-lucky all day, so none of that really bothers me at all. So as long as you're happy with yourself, a lot of things shouldn't bother you like that. Pettiness, people who are jealous of you or whoever.
That's it. Because then she said I have a little bit more personal, raunchy, not so much raunchy, but maybe personal questions. She ever inbox you or DM?
YouTube started doing this weird thing where it gives you like direct messages, but I didn't receive any. So this is our first Q&A video. After watching this, if you guys have any questions, please, by all means, leave it in the comments. Tell them, baby.
Leave it in the comments.
Therefore, we can just go back and read the comments from this video and then make another video to answer any other questions. As for Midnight Black, I believe that is your YouTube name, just ask the questions, okay? If they're personal, you're asking a personal question, but I didn't answer it yet. So just ask the question, it doesn't matter. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, I gotta get ready to go out tonight.
That was rude, babe. Give her a little bit more of a sincere bye-bye.
Bye, thanks.
They just watched 17 minutes of our life.
Thanks for asking questions. It was fun. Ask some more questions if you want.
Why are you asking all them questions? Stay assured.
Peace.
Alright, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, peace.
Let's take a minute. Yeah, let's take a minute and see where we're going. She's a part-time model, giving me the cold shoulder.